안녕하세요, 여러분. 오늘 제가 만나는 여성분들 중 한 분을 초대해서 남녀관계의 중요한 몇 가지 주제들에 대해서 한번 이야기를 해보려고 하는데요. 대화는 영어로 진행이 될 텐데 제가 자막을 달 테니 너무 걱정 안 하셔도 되고요. Hello.
Hi.
I have a few questions about man and woman relationship. Okay. First question is about loyalty. Man's loyalty and woman's loyalty, those are two different things. Those are kept in two different ways. For example, I keep my loyalty by becoming the answer to your life, which means I provide problem solving, I lead the relationship, and I protect you when it is necessary. I am responsible for the consequences created by my decisions here whenever I have to be. That's my loyalty. And your loyalty is a more physical loyalty. So you don't allow any man to consume any part of your beauty or your youth.
I would also say spiritual loyalty too. Like emotion, like
Spiritual loyalty?
yeah.
What is that?
So like, for example, a woman can still be physically loyal to a man, but in her heart, she could, in mind, she could be thinking about and like longing for another man, which that's not being loyal to the man that she should be. Yeah.
Good girl. That's my goal. Okay. This is really good answer. Okay, so spiritual loyalty, woman's side. Can you a little elaborate on that?
Yeah, so women, to my knowledge and experience, tend to be more emotional than men. And so they're more in tune with that. Not saying that men aren't, but they're way more sensitive to the emotional and spiritual aspect of a relationship. But just comparing the difference between man and woman. If she is not emotionally and spiritually connected to her man as well, it's the relationship is not fully there and it's lacking, if that makes sense, on her part at least.
That's something that then the woman has to do by herself because we cannot read you guys' mind.
Right. Yeah.
You talked about your physical and spiritual loyalty here, and I have another question about the loyalty part. Okay, probably it may not be the most pleasant question for you. I have high social status here, so I am considered one of the winners in the society, which means I have been and I will be wanted by multiple women. So in the beginning of the relationship, I already told you that man's physical loyalty is not required in the relationship. I know you want me to be only for you.
Yes.
However, I told you from the beginning of the relationship, it's not gonna be required, my side, because my loyalty does not carry physical loyalty or fidelity. My loyalty comes from me offering masculinity for your life. At first, you felt pain.
Yes.
I got that you felt a lot of pain.
I did.
Yeah, but how did you overcome that pain and how did you accept that part in our relationship?
Well, I reminded myself that I can't control you or anyone for that matter. I can just control myself. What's important is how I think and feel about you and vice versa and what we decide to do moving forward. And
I can feel you right now also start feeling a little anxiety.
Yeah. Ideally for me, if you are just throughout our lives physically loyal to me, that'd be great. But I understand the principle and the nature of it. So
again, but my subscribers, I'm not saying that every man can be like that. You gotta be the winner first. Because if your woman doesn't see your value to the society, she will not accept that. I'm telling you, if you are replaceable for your woman, like you are gonna be replaced. So you gotta be the one like bringing the value to the society, also to her life as well. And you gotta be the top tier first, and then it can go like this. I'm telling you, you gotta be the type of man who can create values first for the society and for the woman you are meeting. And also, if you want to have multiple women, you should be able to handle all those relationships with what? Responsibility and capability. That's requirement. Don't just fuck around. That's what I'm saying. Personally, me, I don't fuck around. When I have a multiple relationship, only when I am able to be responsible for those relationships, and also when I can handle all of those. Again, I'm not saying you guys can fuck around. I don't think it's good for the relationship or for the society. That's not the part of the father figure traits. And I also appreciate you understanding the truth, like the differences between man and woman in a natural man and woman relationship. This is one of the reasons why we can go together, man. Also, I see values from this woman, like femininity wise, which is she grew up in a family that really valued traditional values, which means she was raised in a way that she became cooperative, respectful, and supportive for her man. And she has genuine desire for me. So I fully enjoy her femininity and cultivate it in a very good family and cultures. That's one of the things that can keep our relationship go, longer. Yeah. And let's talk about frame thing. Now, some people misunderstand the frame, like, my woman followed what I said, then she's in my frame. No, it doesn't go like that. Frame means like your life as a whole. If you're a good man carrying your life in a productive way and having high quality life, your woman will feel that. That's how she first encounters your frame, your life structure. I'm not talking about just money or fame. You as a person, like how you carry your life with masculinity, that's your frame. If a woman feels that's valuable, that can be the answer for her life, of course, she will voluntarily put herself in your frame by herself.
Yes.
So basically, there are two ways. First approach comes from genuine desire. If your woman has genuine desire for you, she will do no matter what, like to be located in your life. So when your woman has genuine desire, it's not gonna hard to invite your woman to your life frame. But if your woman doesn't have genuine desire for you, then you will have to meet her all the hypergamous standards. You gotta be the best deal, best thing she can get. And I compared these two by using metaphor. If your woman has genuine desire, it's gonna be more like, immigrants crossing the borderline. No matter it's legal or not, it doesn't matter. So they just put their life to cross the board to go to the country, which is your life frame. But if it is not the case, then maybe you have to go through some long process, which is you have to show that you are exceeding all her standards, and then that's how it goes. And I said this is a more legal immigration process, right? So they're not gonna cross the borderline illegally. They will make you, as legit as possible. Like, which means it's gonna become like long process.
And I don't care, and I'm not exaggerating, like how poor or how little we have, genuinely and truly, as long as I'm with you, that's all I need. It doesn't matter what we have.
But man, when your woman has genuine desire for you and feeling and saying everything is true though when she has genuine desire, but don't go there. What I'm saying is you gotta still keep working on your purpose and keep your excellence. Of course, no matter you collapse, whatever you go to jail or prison, she will follow you. But you have to work on your purposes and build your life and also make your life go better, because that's the way you can make the relationship go better. So don't get emotional and don't feel like, okay, I'm the only one she wants and I don't need to be better. I don't need to work on purpose. Like if you go like that, you become the loser and eventually the relationship will be at risk. So again, that's why, men, you guys, you gotta be logical. You should be the one leading the relationship. When you see a woman having genuine desire for you, she will say like, you are the only thing she needs. That's true though. But however, you should be the one like leading the relationship and still working on your purpose and making your life and her life better. That's your job. You should be the one leading the relationship in that way. So when they have genuine desire for you, they're gonna say like, they will say whatever works for us, I will do in this scenario. So you should be the one leading the relationship in the right way. Do you understand, my subscribers? I believe you guys. And how tall are you?
I am about 5'9" or 175 centimeters.
Yeah, some subscribers, they are curious about my height. But I'm saying I'm taller than that. But I'm taller than that. So you don't have to worry about my height. When I initiate a relationship, the woman should be in her what age?
Prime time, like early 20s.
Yes. I'm not saying that all subscribers or a man, they should initiate a relationship with a woman in her prime time. But the reason why I am always thinking about that in this way is that this is my personal preference. I really care about genuine desire. And passing mid-20, less likely to have genuine desire. She may not. And without genuine desire, it's a huge hurdle for me. Still, she is in her prime, but I know some age gap. But I told you guys, it doesn't matter if you are good enough. You guys should be in a good shape. You have to go to the gym and exercise on a regular basis. And myself, I am in a good shape, and you guys know that, and you know that too. I exercise very often, and I have really good body shape by myself. And also, she has really good body shape too. Again, man and woman in a relationship, physical attraction is really important.
It is.
Yeah, like again, sexuality is kind of bonding.
Yes.
Like without it, how can you get closer to each other? So what I'm saying is, man and woman, they should be in a good shape and exercise and eat well, and so physically fit. And you know what? I don't recommend you guys to use dread games much that create anxiety and fear in the woman's mind, especially when your woman has genuine desire, because sometimes dread games can hurt your woman's genuine desire somehow, and then it is making your woman's life miserable when you overuse dread game unnecessarily. Of course, you may need to use that when your woman goes like deviant. For example, going to club and flirting with other guys. Of course, you have to use dread game sometimes. She should know that if she does not meet your standards, she can be replaced in that scenario. But if your woman has genuine desire and she's loyal by herself for you, then you don't have to create anxiety and fear intentionally. As long as her intention is cooperative and respectful and supportive for my life, I don't need to create or play dread games in this scenario. That's what I'm saying. Selection is really important. If your selection is good enough, then you don't have to even think about dread games. But if your selection was not good, at the first place, of course, you may need to use some strategy games to keep her in your frame. So again, selection is really important. It matters a lot.
Yes.
Okay. Let's say somehow, you find information about me being with another woman. Let's say, what did I tell you? What you should do? If you want to keep me in the relationship, what should you do then?
Stay calm as much as possible, not go crazy, don't like freak out or cause arguments or trouble, just like
be chill. I said as long as you don't go crazy, there is no reason I kick you out or I leave the relationship. Why would I? You are feminine, you're cooperative, supportive, respectful. Why would I leave the relationship? In most cases, if the man leaves a woman because of another woman, that's not because he has another woman. That's because the woman goes crazy. Like men are less likely to leave the relationship, to be honest. So I told you, don't go crazy, be calm. Of course, you can ask some questions.
Right.
I'm gonna answer your questions, but we don't need to argue.
Right.
That's what I said. And you are ready for that. Thank you for watching this video, my subscribers. And she and I made some time to deliver an important message, and I hope you enjoyed this talking. I'm gonna have some fun. I'm signing out.